What's going on, boys and girls? Today we're going to be throwing together, and I literally mean throwing together a soup. I just had my taste buds set on having some soup, and this is a soup. Some of it's canned, and some of it is most of it's store bought. Of course, fresh is best. We're going to have some meat in there. We're going to have some. It's a tomato based type soup. So just watch it, guys. This is something that anybody can do. It's not anything special. It's not a special recipe, although all the recipes I do are kind of special to me because I never know what they're going to taste like. I have an idea just because I can put the foods together really, really well, and they come out good, guys. And so, that's where I get all this gray hair. You don't grow old being no fools. You're a lot of young fools. That's something I just thought about. Anyway. Hit that little thumbs up. It really sets the algorithm for people to see these videos, and like, share, comment, guys. Here we go. All right, y'all. I'm telling you, I am literally just throwing this thing together. I didn't want to do a whole lot of work. I'm home for lunch. I got some of these pre-made bell peppers. Got some green onions down here. Got some better than bouillon. This right here will really bring out the flavor. Got some Brussels sprouts halves. Got some sliced mushrooms, got some green beans, got some sweet peas, got some black eyed peas, got some diced tomatoes here, just basil, garlic, got some black eyed peas to go in there, got my seasoning blend back there, and we're going to put this baby together. I might have to use a little bit of chicken broth or a little bit of beef broth, and my meat is already cut up. This is some ground turkey and some ground beef chuck. I cooked that this morning. It doesn't have any seasonings in it yet, so it's gonna get seasoned with everything else. Let's put it together. Again, putting it together means just pouring this stuff in here. I'm probably gonna wash off. Well, there's no probably about it. You got to wash off these vegetables that you don't know anything about. All right, so we're gonna bring that beef and chicken back to turkey back to a boil. One thing that I did leave out, guys, I did leave out a little bit of apple cider vinegar that we're going to add to this, and we're going to add a little bit of lemon juice. Now I know those are strange ingredients to put in a soup, but they really do bring out that flavor very well. All right, so we're just going to eyeball about a tablespoonful of the vinegar. You don't need a whole lot of it. And again, you're going to be putting so much stuff in here that it's going to not hide it, but just make everything come together real easily. And again, about the same amount of lemon juice as well. And some of our liquid stuff, go ahead and add in there, like our diced tomatoes. They have put all of it in there, including the liquid. Just put that in there. And this is, I keep saying it's going to be a soup, but it'll probably end up being a stew more than anything else. Get a little bit of stir. The good thing about these meats that are in here, guys, they are pretty lean, so there's not a lot of oil associated with them. So a little bit that is associated with them, it's just going to help to flavor the soup a little bit better. Give that a stir. Bring that up to a boil. We can also go ahead and add some of our seasoning blend in there. Again, that is a combination of salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, mustard powder, and paprika. All right, we'll bring it back up to a boil, and we'll add the rest of our ingredients. Now we're also going to add some of this bouillon base here, better than bouillon here. This is it's not quite a tablespoonful, so probably about 2 teaspoons. Again, this is going to really bring out the flavor, guys. And I just used that to get the stuff off. Okay. Gonna go ahead and finish adding in our canned stuff. Because it's gonna have the liquid in there, y'all. The green beans. I was gonna use 2 cans of green beans, but I decided not to. Can of sweet peas and a can of black eyed peas. So see, we already got a lot of stuff in there already. And then we got to add these Brussels sprouts and green peppers and onions in there and the mushrooms. So yeah, you're looking at a stew. You ain't looking at a soup. All right, now we're going to put in our Brussels sprouts, our bell peppers and our onions. Again, I washed those out thoroughly, y'all. Just because you just don't know where stuff came from, guys. You don't know who handled it, and you know, they say it's ready to eat, but I don't know. I guess I've seen too many of these stupid videos online where bugs and stuff are crawling in them. So I just, anything that I didn't plant, I usually go ahead and clean it up real good. And then we're going to put our mushrooms in there, bring everything up to a boil. This is going to be so good, y'all. I mean, it's just a simple soup with stuff that you've got in the house pretty much, or if you can run to the grocery store and get, and again, have you a cup of it. This is a gut busting soup, guys. This is going to make you go to the poopster real well. You won't have no problems. You'll thank me for this soup right here. And it's gluten free. You know, you don't have a whole bunch of carbs and things like that, except for the beans, and that's mostly protein. Even the mushrooms, we give them a little rinse off as well too. See how full that thing is, y'all? Yeah, we're going to have to add some more fluid to it. So we're going to have to add some either chicken broth or beef broth. Since we're using a beef base, we'll probably put some beef broth in there. This is going to be, some of it's going to shrink down, but not a lot. Not a lot. This is going to be, even if we have to freeze some of this, this is going to be a really good healthy soup right here, y'all. Or stew. All right, we found some beef broth here. And this is probably going to bring it up to the top. We're going to bring that up to a boil. And we're going to let this simmer for about an hour or so, guys. And it's lunchtime, so I'll probably let it cook a little bit, and then I'll turn it off. Thank God this pan right here, this pot right here holds the heat very well. And when I come back in this evening, it'll be done, but I'm still probably going to heat it up a little bit more. But give it a stir to get everything from the bottom mixed in, y'all. It's going to be a nice, heartwarming stew. You're going to enjoy this. And again, if you don't like some of the stuff I've got in there, or you think you should have some other stuff, you know, classically you would put some potatoes in there and some carrots and celery. My wife is not eating those. She's on a low oxalate diet, so I don't include those in there. So if you're on a low oxalate diet as well, this is a perfect soup for you as well. All right, give it a nice little stir. And then bring it to a boil, and that's all you got to do, guys. And then you'll have a stew in about an hour, or soup about an hour, whichever you want to call it. Alrighty, y'all. So it's cooked about an hour or so. I went back to work. It had already cooked about 30-40 minutes. I got my wife to turn it back on before I got home from work. And what you look at, pretty much, I look at the Brussels sprouts to see if those things are ready. And those things are ready. You got to season it for your taste. You know, if it needs some extra sauce, if you wanted to have some spice and a little bit of kick, add just some red pepper or some cayenne. But this is the soup. This is the stuff, y'all. This is the stew, whatever you want to call it. Just give it a little bit of a mix here. Got that meat in there. Got the vegetables in there. Everything looks good. Hope you guys have liked this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you're gonna try it. It is a really good vitamin-rich type of recipe. So like, subscribe to the channel, comment on the videos. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. That sends out the algorithm for more people to see these videos. You guys have a great day. Peace.